Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on the 9th-ranked team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Snags a quick throw. Breaking tackles. They get him, but what a spin move. That's one for the highlight reel.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart at the position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
Pressure is coming. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a penalty mark. So let's check out that. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab behind the line. It's Prentice. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
Man, put a star next to that play. It's like the linebacker knew the ball was going to be going to this receiver, so it's the instincts and then it's the awareness and the athletic ability to be able to bring down a wide receiver for a loss like that.
He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader, but based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Looking to throw yet again. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. It's a big gain across midfield all the way to the 39-yard line.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. That's a strong stiff arm. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Gain makes it 2nd and medium. Caught in the backfield. It's Williams.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Long enough and good. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Well, Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he steps out to the 29. That's where they'll begin the drive. First down here for this offense. Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. While taking a shot on the very first play. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Kentucky. Made the defense look slow that time. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. Kirk, what in the world was going on the defensive side of that play?
Wow, what was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
Kick goes through, so it's 7-3. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Takes the ball and heads to the left. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Well, they test the middle there, but yet nothing. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Takes the handoff. It's Haynes. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle in the line of scrimmage.
Alabama now operating in the red zone. They'll run the option. Pitch to the back. Can he reach the end zone? Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, tied. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts him up 3. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Return begins inside the 10. Goes out of bounds at the 32. That's a decent return. Kentucky offense is back out on the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession, and he lofts it toward the left sideline. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Wildcats. This quarterback on fire today.
Man, that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. 2nd down after the incompletion. Here comes a handoff. 6-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 4.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. To the air. It's Milroe. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. That gain is good enough for a 1st down. Ball spotted at the 42.
That's a great play by this offense to keep the drive alive, and a good find by the quarterback on 3rd down.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. A quick throw out left, complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. We go with a direct snap. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Pulls it in. It's Haynes. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. Leonard takes the toss, runs to his left. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
Anytime you like to run the toss play successfully, that means you're going to have to win the battle on the edges. That means you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner. They got it done there. They got a nice game.
Becoming a long drive, the 9th play coming up. Looking for a gap. It's Young. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
They're 2 for 2 on third down this possession. Here's 3rd and 5. They're going to run it. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
What a really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's 1st and goal for the offense.
The Tide offense line up here on 1st and goal. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. They can't slow him down. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bama. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can he keep it going here? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The sure hands. It's Brown. Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks. That last catch, Kirk, puts him over 150 receiving yards in the game. Let's start checking the record books. This guy's making a push.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter what the defensive coordinator calls, whether they play man, whether they play zone. The quarterback has been able to find this guy all day long for such a huge day.
Grab behind the line. It's White. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this.
It's blocked. It's picked up. This is a live ball here. After the block PAT, the special teams coach hoping for better execution here on the kickoff. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
Important second down play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Milroe. And the junior quarterback inaccurate that time. Threw it behind the receiver.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw again. Delivers quickly to the left side. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism.
They'll take a deep shot here. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Complete to the running back on this fourth down play.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player. But he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Looking to throw. It's Wimsatt. Receiver makes the grab. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Ball handed off. Powerful running here. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. A running play keeps the offense fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. Makes the grab. It's White. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
You know who's got to love this offense picking? Their own defense. And when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Looking to pass here on second down. And he lofts one deep over the middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Wildcats. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. comes the Kentucky offense back out there. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Caught in the flat by the running back. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
A new set of downs after that completion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. You already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
Catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Scanning the field. It's Wimsatt. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Kentucky. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk. He is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. This will be fair caught way back at the 5-yard line. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. And think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense an edge to it.
They bring him down after a short gain there.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. Just ran away from the defense. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
Went after, up and good. The kickoff team on the field now is set to send this one away. He'll return it from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
Backed up 2nd and long at the 17. To throw, it's Wimsatt. hit as he released it. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Makes the grab. It's Brown. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up fourth down.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this fourth down. Great job here by the D.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And they've got the returner corralled. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second.
On the junior gets home, making a sack there. They finally come up with their first sack of the game. Do it by blitzing the DB.
Love to see the secondary get involved. I know it's a bit of a risk. You play some man coverage behind it, but you can see how dangerous it can be when you decide to bring these defensive backs because of their speed and how quickly they can get to the quarterback.
And he's got his man open downfield. That's an explosive gain. They've got him, but the gain all the way to the 28.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Back to pass. It's Milroe. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They look to throw it here on second down. Oh, it's incomplete. A rare drop from an excellent wide receiver. Brings up third down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you've got to have to come up with and make a catch.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. You get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. And the wideout goes in motion. Here comes the jet sweep, trying to run it to the edge. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, this is the risk you take when you run this play. Sometimes it works, sometimes it backfires, and this time it backfires on the offense by going backwards for a tackle for a loss.
Got it.
Getting set. Here's second down.
Let's go.
And the quarterback dropping back. Near the goal line. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Alabama's offense now lining up on first and goal. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. This offense is still clicking.
Hey, it's first and goal. Why wait? Go with the sure thing. Let that quarterback get behind his line, push his way in for the touchdown.
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team is on the field to root this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, and that's good coverage there. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Solid gain there, moves the ball out to the 32.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking downfield. It's Wimsatt. Quick throw to the left. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
No press here. The defense backing away. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. He's found some room at the 45. They get him down, but a solid run by the freshman.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback's got to do a better job here of reading the coverage. He was determined to get that ball thrown to this receiver, but they played double coverage. He still tries to throw it, and he almost threw an interception.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. An explosive play moves the ball all the way down near the 25-yard line.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Caught behind the line. It's Brown. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Now it's third and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys the third down, the chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. An inside give now from the shotgun. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. This will be the 9th play on the drive. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats. Well, the defense has had no answer for this pitch-and-catch combination. They are closing in on a conference championship.
You know, the receiver's coming up with a lot of these touchdowns, but I really want to focus in on this quarterback because he's making such good decisions with the football. He's finding his guy. They're moving him around, finding different ways to get him the ball, and I just love to see the quarterback. Anytime you're making good decisions and you're making accurate throws, you got a chance for a big game.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Dropping back, it's Milroe. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble.
Well, there you go. You save your best scramble today for a bit of a situation in the fourth quarter, and you pick up the first. I mean, you don't want to use that early in the game, right? You want to make sure you save it for the exact moment in the key time and key moment in the game, and that's what he did. Although, you and I both know it wasn't planned that way, but a great job of using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing it was time to go.
Makes a quick grab. Looks like Alabama will have the first down. First and 10 play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Bringing pressure. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And the Soft were able to bring him down quickly. Second down and goal. It's QB sneak. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, tie. Here we go. It's what you hope for. Fourth quarter, one possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple of scores, and all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. With sure hands, it's Traynham. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
Empty set now, 5 wide receivers. To the air, it's Wimsatt. It's a quick grab. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. Quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
Handoff as they try to work the clock here. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
Kentucky getting set with a first and 10 coming up. Quarterback still with the football. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Man, is this guy difficult to deal with or what? When your quarterback can just say, I am pulling this down and I am taking off myself on the option. He has that kind of speed. As a defense, all you can do is just say your prayers.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Again, makes it second and medium. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the left side. Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, Kentucky. Strong game by this quarterback.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. They'll go into the line here with the clock running. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So, 2nd down after the incompletion. Back to throw. It's Milroe. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They get him down after the completion. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Looking to chuck it again. Trucks through the defender. Brought down to the 46. Good enough for a 1st down. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He's going to take off. Oh, look out. The football is free. The defense recovers the fumble.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. Up by 2 possessions here. They have a chance to put the game on ice right now. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. The important 3rd down play coming up. And the quarterback just takes a knee. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. Punt team ready to boot it away. Looking to flip the field here. And this is off the side of the foot. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the